Howdy folks, welcome to Rookie Reviews. This is HalloBob versus Ultrakool. It's been a while since I've done some Rookie Reviews, but please send me your replays. Even if they're not good, I've got the Rookie Reviews channels, and I think newer players find this helpful. And especially in the PvP Learning Discord, we have more rookies joining, and so that's really cool. There's maybe 2, 3 to 4 new players trying to improve at the same time. And so maybe we'll see some more rookie reviews. Again, if you've got low level PvP and you want some help on your mistakes, even low level versus high player, if you want me to point out your mistakes, real time go slow, that's what rookie reviews is for. So let me pause for a second and give some context about what was going on, because I know both of these players. Well, Ultrakool, you guys know Ultrakool. Looks like he's playing some Shrouded Tier 1. I think he switches a lot. And HalloBob is playing an Aragorn-style Stonekin. So the Amazon and Tree Spirit is a really dead giveaway that you're playing a really tiny Tier 1, because the traditional Nature Tier 1 does not include either of these cards. So Ultrakool sees this. He should know that Tier 1 is the place in which he can press his advantage. And I know for a fact HalloBob was asking for help building his deck, so he is playing an Aragorn-style Tier 1. These are the only two Tier 1 units in this deck. Sometimes you might take Dryad in Tier 1. Okay, that was a bad nasty. Nasty, yeah, so Nature has high health units, so nasty is not really that good if you've not done damage. If you can kill the Amazon, the nasty is quite nice because Nature units are expensive. But actually, this Tree Spirit would have died to the nasty, except that somebody hit him, so he survived with 4 health. But I believe the nasty will exactly kill the Tree Spirit. He's focusing the Tree Spirit. It gets out of days, so nothing's happening here. He should focus fire on the Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon's finally died. This guy's gonna get out of days. Tree Spirits just have so much health. Like 880 health for 60 power is really insane, especially in Tier 1. So, okay, he's got that Tree Spirit down. Ultrakool should run away. HalloBob just has more units on the field, and he's just going to keep playing Tree Spirits. So, Ultrakool's got 100 power. Yeah, he should just run away. Tree Spirits are following. He takes this well. That is an okay thing to do. Usually you should not take a well against somebody who's 180 power above you, but Tree Spirits basically shoot like the closest thing to them and then maybe do half damage to the second thing past them. So if you hide your units behind a well, the Tree Spirits will just attack the well and they won't do any extra damage to your units. This frenzy I think was unnecessary, but it's okay. He could make a Judge Charger suck up these life points and it's okay. He's salvaged his Tier 1 loss. What he shouldn't do is just let these guys die. But it looks like that's what he's trying to do. And HalloBob goes Tier 2 immediately. So this is a really good play from HalloBob. Tier 1 is where HalloBob has made his sacrifices because of his deck. Ultrakool made some Tier 1 mistakes, and he's going to go Tier 2. Breaking a Tier 2 defense of Stonekin is extremely difficult to do. So if Ultrakool wants to play for advantage, so if Ultrakool's playing like a Shadow Frost Tier 3 with crazy Tier 3, then this is okay, because I don't care how many cards you have in your Tier 3, Shadow Frost Tier 3 can hang with you. If you've got, a big Tier 3 with some broken cards like Cursewell and Timeless One and Shield Building, right? Or Ultrakool instead could take a well and try to survive a Burrow Rush. So that's kind of the position Ultrakool's on. What he should not do is rush. So he should either go Tier 2 himself, and then Tier 3, or he should go for a well and event. But trying to rush this with his Tier 1 units is not the correct play. These guys died. They weren't motivated. And he's coming into this Tier 1 army. Right, so you've already got the Tier 1 army. I think that the best play is just to take an extra well and try and defend it. Maybe even this spot here, so that he's got to come to one spot. It's kind of hard though because things are far apart, so it's not the best place. But attacking with the tier 1 army, this army is just going to die. And Razor Shard is really good if you can't micro around them. The Hurricane to push these guys back. And as you see, HalloBob didn't even need to use one of his building protects. Everything's fine. Ultrakool goes Pure Shadow. Okay. If HalloBob does not have a Lyrish Knight, the Harvester could be dangerous, but probably not on even power levels. Probably Shadow Nature can, or probably Stonekin can defend. Yeah, it's kind of a tough position to be in when you know you're against an Aragorn-style Stonekin, because you have to make things happen in tier 1. And I think Ultrakool was a little bit too aggressive about trying to make something happen. He's got the Night Guard. I'm not sure why. Maybe he wants to swap for this Razor Shard, because, I mean, these are good. More Burrowers. The Oink. A good Oink, but better would be a Root, because Root is cheaper, and it doesn't really matter. It's just 1 unit. 1 unit for the Oink is not really worth it, unless you drop this right away, and probably won't happen. Ultrakool could spawn like a Shadow Mage and knock these guys back, and everything is fine. So I think a Root is a better option there. This guy might get away. He could Nasty to kill this, and also the Spirit Hunters, but he doesn't. That's fine. These Burrowers have retreated. They're going to come back this way. I don't know why they would do that. The Burrowers, they went for the Oink, so they could have just kept attacking there. Better to attack 2 spots at once. Okay, that was a more effective Oink. Again, he could have rooted and walked around this way, but the Oink is probably as good, especially since this is Pure Shadow. There's no Frost Splash, so good job from HalloBob getting it well done. Ultrakool has killed 2 of those Burrowers, and now he's prepared to go on an attack of his own. And HalloBob is coming this way to pester with Burrowers again. Ultrakool has a ton of power. It looks like he's saving for a Harvester, maybe? 200 power. He gets the swap off, so that's good from Ultrakool. And this Burrower is going to town. Ultrakool's got a lot of power. I don't know that saving for Harvester is all that good. He should hit this Night Guard. Okay, there we go. And this Burrower is unnoticed by Ultrakool and just drops the well. Very good from HalloBob. He's definitely got the advantage. These Stone Shards coming around this way. Shadow Mage is not doing anything, not even healing up. The point of Stone Tempest, if I click him, he doesn't really have that much damage, especially for 110 power. Frenzy, he could spawn something. He doesn't have that much damage. The point is to knock back other units and kind of be like a CC. Looks like HalloBob has also forgotten about this Burrower. Stone Charge also forgotten about it. So a little bit of micro mistakes and map awareness. The Shadow Mage came into suicide, and good play from HalloBob. Oh, different Shadow Mage. This Shadow Mage is still sitting there. Burrower is also still sitting there, and this guy is dead. So HalloBob is doing great. He has a 2-well advantage over Ultrakool. And yeah, so this Nasty, not really worth it in this case. I mean, he might kill these guys. And I would have gone for the Shadow Mage against the Stone Shard just to kill them. But I guess he was more worried about the Razor Shard. Okay, that attack is defended, but still every second that goes by, HalloBob is increasing his power. He's got the Burrower coming here. So good split attack. And Ultrakool has power to defend. Again, the Oink, I would root walk away with one burrower because when you play like a Shadow Mage, then you can Oink the Shadow Mage. But Ultrakool is not playing anything. He played another warp, like a Shadow Mage, I think would have been more effective, or just this guy directly. Yeah, he played that in the other warp, so that didn't really work. Burrower's drop it again. He's got this guy here, so I can guarantee this guy's here because he wants to drop a surprise Harvey back there. But I think at this point, HalloBob's power is kind of running away, and he can use a lot of burrowers. So good job at the split attacks. And here comes Ultrakool's Harvester. He's got 200 power. Let's just watch his power count. And he comes back this way with these units. They're so far from the fight. HalloBob could put a good offensive here. Oh, he went tier 3. Yeah. So here comes a Harvester. And HalloBob is pushing against this orb. Ultrakool's done just one orb. Harvester, I'm guaranteeing that's what this is for. We'll see a Harvester in just a second. Yeah, there we go. There's the Harvester. Meanwhile, HalloBob is using his tier 3 units down at this point. Very good. He has not noticed the Harvester. Oh no, he has. He's using Stone Shards. He should use Silverwind Lancers and Frostbite, I think. There's a Frostbite. And his orb is dropped. So now Ultrakool does have some chance because HalloBob has the wrong orbs. He's got 2 Frost Orbs. So he can still spawn like Stormsinger, but that's probably it actually. Yeah, Stormsinger might be the only tier 2 Frost card that he can spawn. So I guess that's another reason to take Stormsinger in this deck, is because if he didn't have it, he might. So this guy should go on in the attack. Maybe the Timeless one can stay behind to defend the Harvester, but the rest of these guys should go on offensive, and he should rebuild his orb. So Ultrakool has managed to take out the space, which is here's an attack going here. That's not enough to win, especially because he's down to tier 1. So probably in no situation is that enough to win, but it's just something to be aware of. By the way, he could have used Glacier Shell or Shield Building to defend the orb back there. So now he's using it, that's good. And these Silver Ones are going to be defended by Nox Troopers. Silver Ones are not the best unit to pressure like tier 3 against tier 2 or even tier 1, because they are medium, so they can be countered by a lot of good medium cards like Nox Trooper or Nightcrawler, but they are good because they are just huge stats for 80 power. This gets defended and replay's over. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. This was rookie reviews of HalloBob versus Ultrakool, Stonekin versus Pure Shadow. I hope this was helpful to people. HalloBob actually played a lot better than I would expect someone to play for how many games he said he's played. And yeah, so doing a lot of things right. From Ultrakool's side, I think the best thing he could have done was to realize that he was playing an Aragorn-style Stonekin and to push harder in tier 1. He had a fail nasty, and Ultrakool was able to regroup and not lose tier 1 from his mistake. But if you're playing against an Aragorn-style Stonekin, your win condition is tricky. Harvester was a win condition, but I think HalloBob did a good job making it so that Ultrakool could not play a Harvester without losing, and Ultrakool still insisted on trying to save the power for the Harvester and ignoring all the other threats that was going on. So, thank you guys for watching.